What's up, YouTube? Hudson Fan 15 back with another Mailday. First 2012 Topps Heritage card of Hudson to be picked up this year. Actually, is the jersey. It's the Clubhouse Collection. Got it for a whopping $3 shipped, about what I'd be willing to pay for it at the local show. That's typically how I make said types of decisions when buying on eBay and call it lower end stuff. So I'm glad I was able to pick that up and not have to forage around the show next time I go, and probably be this coming weekend. So the next mail day you probably see from me will be a few nicer pieces that I was able to pick up lately, along with whatever I happen to get at the show. So I'd gotten the tribute to 25 in. So obviously I had to get the tribute on-card autograph to 99. So next logical step, and probably where most people would start. And then the blue. I guess this is. They said that this subset, or was it's the Inkable Accolades. Now it doesn't say that anywhere on the front of the card, but it's on the back, so there it is. The Inkable Accolades. Excuse me. Number 90 to 50 on that to go along with the 1 to 25. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to put together the master set, as I said in the last video, with the 1 of 1 purple going for $200, which is obnoxious. I did manage to get one of the 1 of 1s though. It's the Topps opening day 1 of 1 encased blank back here. Hudson in full-on pitching fury, and then the 1 of 1 on the back with the typical adjoining COA. So there we are. Some of you are aware of this already, because I understand that despite my not going on blog a whole lot, I did go for a couple of events recently, and one of them, well, it wasn't on blog, now it's on blog, but the first Panini Unwrapped live on Ustream, which was an unmitigated disaster from a technical level, and why I don't typically tell people to use Ustream, but rather Blog TV. And after consulting with Tracy, I was one of the people who helped him make the decision, actually, to go over to Blog TV, based on the technical issues that the site had. I mean, for those of you who were there for the first Blog TV event, where there was 150 people maxing out the chat, and then another, probably we'll call 40 in a waiting room to make it into the main room, there was less than half of that on Ustream, and the site was crashing left and right. They couldn't see the chat. It was just an epic fail. But somehow, amidst the melee, a few people who were on Twitter were tweeting the cards, and that's how they became eligible. And one, I believe Harley, Ed Warha, was one of those, if memory serves. And then I start getting messages from people that I also won. And lo and behold, on the official Panini stationery in Tracy Hackler's handwriting, thanks for participating and congratulations, best regards, Tracy Hackler, on this contest win. Now, it was so, the stream was so bad that I thought this card was from an entirely different subset. I thought this card was part from the People's Choice subset, and it was the green, and it is not. It is the, I'm just going to call this the base set. It's card number 64, and called the base set on-card autograph. It is the emerald parallel. There is a green hue to the background. Number 2 out of 3 on-card Kevin Durant auto. which is, needless to say, still a very nice prize. But the rumor was that this was the People's Choice, the die cut that was a triangular top, kind of award-looking one, and that possibly was going to be part of the what's called as the PMG, the Precious Metals Gems craze. Now, for those of you who are uninformed, and I've done research only since this, I had never heard of this before, but apparently, largely due to the international, primarily Asian basketball collecting market, there have been, dating back to the 90s, these metallic subsets, and it was revived in the 2010-2011 Panini Totally Certified subset. Insert cards, not even autographs and game use, but just insert cards that command an obnoxious amount of money. Like, I'm talking hundreds of dollars for a 1997 Metal Universe red parallel numbered to 100 Latrell Sprewell. Or the ones that were shown to me, there was a Kobe and a LeBron. One was numbered to 5, the other was numbered to 25. I think the one that was 25 went for over $600, and the other one, the one numbered to 5, went for something like $1,400. So everybody thought that if this card was in fact from that subset, that it was part of this precious metal. It could be this year's Precious Metals Gems card, because there's only going to be a handful of authorized releases. And like I said, unfortunately, this is not the one of these cards has already surfaced and sold. It's still sold for a good amount of money. And the one-of-one Mirror Black actually has sold, went for $1,600. So that card is available for sale, for trade. I'm probably going to put it up on eBay very quickly, because I don't think I'm going to get what I feel to be a good amount for it to fetch here, because mainly I don't have a lot of basketball subscribers, and I'd like to leave it up to the open market to decide what it's actually worth. They've been going steadily up. I've noticed that. All of the autos from that set, all the low-numbered autos from that set, numbered 25 or less, from Preferred, which is, by the way, a very nice-looking set. Not a ridiculous amount of redemptions, a pretty extensive checklist, a lot of nice variations for the booklets, although to fill out a product where there's a booklet per box, there's some that are numbered to 200, so kind of killing the booklet market a little bit, but they're going to do that again with Playbook for football, which I believe is their last release this year, after the 2 coming up next week with Prime Signatures and National Treasures. It is what it is, but it's a heck of a nice looking card. I gotta say, very well designed, and if I were to own it, I would prefer this card to the die cut, just in the design element. And let me show the back here. So there's the card with the 2 of 3 there on the bottom. I think it's a great looking card. To be honest with you, the back is a little bit cluttered, but that photo is very nice. And as we saw yesterday in the nationally televised game against what is, from what I understand, is still one of the top 3 odds-on favorites to win the championship against the Miami Heat, this guy put the team on his back and carried him home even when there was some foul troubles, etc. early. So there it is, big Panini contest win, and why you should all subscribe to the Knights Lance blog. I'll leave the link to that in the description box, so you find out about these different events, and you too can be eligible to win. So that would be it. Thanks to Tracy Hackler at Panini, and that'll about do it. Alright, YouTube.